And a backcourt violation. Turnover number 7 for the Lakers. They've got as many turnovers as field goals.
That's been a huge problem with them all year, Mike. Their turnover issues. Not a great shooting team. Don't shoot it well from the free throw line. They have a number of things that I think have to be corrected from a roster standpoint.
Turnovers 28th in the league as Patty Mills floats it up and in. Mills now 5 of 6 from the field, 13 points. Collison, he's got to have the adrenaline flowing to be back on an NBA court. LeBron James 3 won't go. Westbrook tried to keep it alive. Bembry lost it. It's Mills, Bembry, Javon Carter, James Johnson, and Blake Griffin for the Nets. Mills falls down. Collison knocked it away, but right to Blake Griffin. 5 on the 24. Carter's going to have to get it off. Contested shot. Misses. James the rebound. 5 seconds remaining. Westbrook has time. Westbrook 2 seconds. Back out. Monk. Monk at the buzzer. And that will end the first. A terrific first quarter for Brooklyn. 16 of 24 from the field, led by James Harden and Patty Mills.
So every video ends like this?
No, you're missing the eyes. He does this.
I feel like it's in between those two. Like it's like a.
How about that?
No.
You gotta make the face, too.
What are you doing?
The thing.
What thing?
Like this.
Huh. Oh.
Am I doing this right?
No, Dolores, you're not even close. I saw someone on the bridge. He was like a flying green elf.
Well, he sounds jolly. This Christmas, give your family the gift of the best Spider-Man ever.
Well, I'm in.
Rated PG-13 in theaters now.
Was it fun?
Every time I walk in, they be like, oh my God, who is that right there? Looking like a rock star. Got the boots with the jeans and the glasses on. All black, everything man is in his own.
Can we keep it?
Let me see you move.
Anyway, that's the control room. A lot of chaos there, but it all looks good when it comes out on the show, actually, thanks to those people. Then over here in the digital center is our highlight screening area. So that's where we get all the games that are played that night, down in a 90-second or 2-minute clips or whatever you're going to see on SportsCenter right now. This hallway, it runs between, both rooms. If you want to get from the control room to the screening, then this is the hallway you'd take. Questions or anything? I can answer whatever you want about the place. Nothing?
Let's take a look at this assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. Jeff.
It's James Harden when he has 2 on the ball, gets trapped. How does he navigate his way? Pocket pass, Claxton, layup, and then even a harder trap by Howard. Once again to Claxton. This time they rotate to him, and he hits the cutting Bembry for a reverse dunk.
Come on in!
Experience Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley. It's one of the best films of the year with the most unforgettable ending in decades.
Sometimes you don't see the line until you cross it.
Nightmare Alley, rated R, now playing only in theaters.
Impatience is a virtue.
That's the wide. Leonard puts it down.
When you know what you want, waiting isn't an option. New Balance. We got now.
Shansia, bless up. How you doing? You good?
I'm good.
This is why I love Pandora, because I discovered you on Pandora.
Yeah?
Yes.
Lie.
I got certain station vibes that I love.
Big up Pandora.
That's right.
I'm
That's
saying,
right.
I'm keeping it blessed over here with me and
That's
DJ
right.
Khaled.
Welcome back. Tonight's coaches interview brought to you by Levi's as Brooklyn leads 38-23 with Steve Nash. Steve, impressive first quarter. What did you like the most?
I was impressed, after a week off. These guys didn't look as sharp yesterday in practice, so I'm proud of them for kind of finding it today. And, defensively, I thought we were solid. Very, very few mistakes, got back in transition, and I thought did a good job subsequently.
We talked before the game about Patty Mills and what he's done. Can you again just say the importance he's had for your team?
I mean, his spirit is unbelievable. His motives and the way he approaches the game are so pure. We know what he can do on the court. His intelligence, his experience, his shot making. But, the spirit that he's brought to our locker room and our group has been incredible.
Thank you, Steve.
You got it. Thanks, man.
All right, on cue, Patty Mills draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Steve Nash was saying before the game how practice was a little interesting in kind of an ugly way yesterday. And NBA players so used to routine and habits to not play in the middle of the season when it's nothing like the All-Star break is odd for a team to go that long, Mark.
It's just different. There's no other way to explain it. I've been there before where you're off the court and then all of a sudden you're back at practice. The basketball doesn't feel the same way. The rhythm, the groove, takes time to get it back.
And that's what makes what Harden did in that first quarter so impressive. 15 days off and he just comes and he shreds them.
James posting up, double teamed, and just muscles his way up and banks it in. He felt he was fouled as well. He's looking at Kevin Cutler as they go up the floor. Kevin Cutler, the crew chief in today's officiating staff.
I think we'll just line up on the floor. If you're LeBron James, you got to be a little bit more aggressive, especially in transition.
Mills misses. Claxton tips it, keeps it alive for Carter, who then throws it away. Carmelo Anthony. Little stutter dribble, kicks it out in the corner. Monk gets a good look. That one goes down from Malik Monk. See Paul Millsap in there. Millsap has also returned to the lineup. Drives, so a height disadvantage. Claxton keeping it alive, but couldn't get it to fall. And Westbrook grabs a rebound. Always on the attack. Westbrook flips it up and in. His second field goal. And a 17-point lead quickly cut to 10.
Playing with pace. A team that struggles running half-court offense, push the basketball, and get offense off their transition.
Mills off the mark. James fires a pass to Anthony. Nice feed to Monk. Boy, what a beautiful fast break there. Two terrific passes, and it forces Brooklyn to call a timeout. Little shades of Wes Unseld on the outlet pass, Mark.
Don't do that, Mike. Don't do that. The great Wes Unseld, but an outstanding feed from LeBron James. Rebound, aware, gets it ahead, the touch pass from Carmelo to Monk. That's outstanding basketball, but it starts with getting stops and then pushing.
Assuming all NBA players want rings. It's like assuming State Farm doesn't have great rates.
Why do we have coasters if nobody gonna use them?
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The ride of your life is closer than you think. For the first time ever, buy your new car entirely from home with Nissan at Home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
critics are raving. Michael B. Jordan and Shantae Adams shine
Love needs more gentlemen.
in the perfect holiday season movie. Look at you.
Saving the best for last.
A Journal for Jordan, a film by Denzel Washington, rated PG-13, now playing exclusively in movie theaters.
The 2022 NBA All-Star Game is headed to Cleveland, and you decide who gets to shine. Vote for the players who captivate you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who make you get out of your seat. And who leave you speechless. NBA All-Star voting presented by Tissot is open now. But the clock is ticking. Vote daily on NBA.com, the NBA app, or on Twitter.
If you want a great team, you need natural-born leaders, some tough cookies, and a few who do anything to win. Find a group like that, you've got one hell of a team.
Brooklyn up by 8, 2 minutes gone by here in the second. Claxton to Mills.
Great job jumping out on Mills by Carmelo Anthony.
Westbrook with the steal, took it away, and then Bembry fouls him. Bembry thought he was fouled. That's going to be 3 fouls on Bembry, again just returning after missing the previous 3 games and the 3 postponed ones.
Well, that's great individual defense by Westbrook, but it's good overall awareness by the Lakers in that Patty Mills with this group is the only one that's an offensive go-to type of guy. And so jump out, make him play as a passer.
Bruce Brown comes in. Bembry sits down with the 3 fouls. Westbrook poked away and stolen by Brown. And then Westbrook fouls him. So you talk about earlier about the improved defense of these Brooklyn Nets. And you mentioned how Steve Nash talked about they've got more defensive-minded guys. Some of the role players, Patty Mills is a good defender. Bembry is. James Johnson, Javon Carter, Bruce Brown, Claxton, and of course, you know, one of their stars, Kevin Durant. They play hard defensively. Millsap to Mills. 6 on the 24. Claxton sets the screen. Mills kicks it out. Claxton picks it up. And they're going to say a 24-second violation. They reset the shot clock after the Lakers touched it, but it appeared the Lakers never were able to get possession. So it is a 24-second violation. Maybe Fizdale putting Stanley Johnson back in.
I like Carmelo Anthony's defensive intensity here in the last couple possessions. You need someone who will talk and who will get out and try to contain pick and roll action.
And that's something he did in Portland. He'll never be a lockdown defender, but he had game plan discipline, and he competed and had a voice.
Carter, a good defender, pressuring Horton Tucker. James against Millsap. Millsap, another veteran, good player, taking a roll. Jump shot, got it. 11 straight points now by the Lakers after trailing by 17. It's now a 6-point game.
I like that little half post-up, half isolation where he turns, faces him, and can either take that shot or put his head down and make a play.
Good hands from Anthony, deflected out of bounds. Still Brooklyn ball.
This is a tough task for Paul Millsap to defend LeBron in this situation with no help. At his mercy, knocks down the shot. And that's when you know as a defender I might be in trouble because I have no answer for that shot.
Well, I think he wants the jump shot, particularly against bigs. I think you got to crowd him and make him drive it into the traffic.
Harden back in. Horton Tucker up into him. 7 on the 24. Harden gets inside. Nice fake shot. No good, but a foul. More free throws for James Harden. Horton Tucker picks up his second.
That's good footwork by Harden. Nice step through.
Overall 11 points, 3 assists for Harden. NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm, returns January 5th on ESPN. Warriors and Mavericks, Jazz and Nuggets. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown At 7 Eastern. Nets right now are the favorites to win the NBA title. Lakers are one of the favorites to start of the season, but they have had all sorts of challenges and difficulties as Horton Tucker is tripped up. Of course, Kevin Durant, as we mentioned, is out, still in the health and safety covenant.
Obligation.
Should I mix it up? Maybe that'd be a better thing. Mix up different word every time.
You're going to irritate him no matter what, Mike.
Yeah. I'm the only guy irritated on Christmas. You know how Lance Stevens was born ready? I was born irritated.
Why did you just change his name?
Well, it's Stevens?
Stevenson.
Stevenson. Born ready. Brooklyn's finest.
Not finest.
Johnson. Not that time. Rebound, Millsap. Nets look to push.
You're such a hater, man.
Mills and Harden play catch. Of course, Kyrie Irving perhaps soon to return. They still have to, as I like to say now, ramp up before he returns. Nice feed inside. Brown, he's got that floater down beautifully.
I'll tell you what else. James Harden's got the masterful decision-making down beautifully, whether it's being a scorer or getting rid of the basketball when you double team.
Horton Tucker gets it inside, poked away by James Harden. Harden stolen by Horton Tucker. One man to beat, goes up, lays it in off the glass. Talen Horton Tucker with some excellent defense.
Great job not being frustrated, putting your head down off of making a mistake, but continuing to battle and compete.
Nets had only one turnover in the first. They've turned it over 4 times already here in the second. Harden, three-pointer, got it. 16 points already for James Harden. Lead back up to 11. And a blocking foul's called on Patty Mills. That'll be his second, team's third.
This is just talent. Body to body, Stanley Johnson. They switch it late, cushioned by James, and Harden just knocks it in.
Good wrestling match with these two stars. And of course, Lakers desperate for a win right now. They've lost 4 in a row, including 2 straight here at home. Langston Galloway, another one of the recent signees for Brooklyn. Just his 3rd game with the Nets. A lot of players, as Mark mentioned, getting that 10-day opportunity, the hardship exemption contract. Horton Tucker, shot won't go. Rebound, Anthony. Johnson saves it beautifully to Collison. 7 on the shot clock. Anthony against Millsap. Corner 3. Galloway right away. Can't connect. Monk will push. Monk. Anthony, offensive rebound, and got hit. Well, the veteran Carmelo Anthony to shoot with the Lakers down by 11. Brown picking up the personal, his first.
But you talked about it, Coach. If you're the Lakers defensively right now, a couple of minutes ago was Patty Mills on the floor that you had to be concerned about. Right now is James Harden. I say shrink the floor and force somebody else to take shots, but I'm not going to allow James Harden to play one-on-one.
First miss at the line for the Lakers. It hit their first 8. But here you look at the Lakers, they're playing 2 guys in the game trying to snap this losing streak on Christmas Day. 2 guys who they signed yesterday. But that is right now life in the NBA for a lot of teams.
I mean, but they have guys that have been with them. You know, Rondo's been with them, DeAndre Jordan. Isaiah Thomas has been there for a few.
It's interesting, though, that they give these guys the time.
Well, I think what it says is we're not happy with our roster. We got to try to find some energy and some passion to complement what we already have.
Anthony one-on-one with Brown. Brown fighting with him. Anthony off 1 foot. Shot won't go. Rebound. Harden tips it to himself. Harden with 4 boards as well. Drives hard. Nice defense there from Malik Monk to knock it out of bounds.
Good job. I've seen this movie before where you allow James Harden to get to the line and clearly a missed call. That's contact. I thought it was good defense, but that's clearly a foul.
Collison sits down, Westbrook back in. Five on the shot clock. Harden, step back three-pointer. Rebound, Malik Monk. Baseball pass, Horton Tucker goes right at James Johnson. And Johnson with some good defense, although Horton Tucker is upset. Brown drives in, scoop layup is good. 6 points for Bruce Brown. Brooklyn back up a dozen. 5 to play here in the second. Monk drives, Monk finishes, and Monk is fouled. Impressive, aggressive move from Malik Monk and a chance for a three-point play.
Got an isolation against Langston Galloway and just blows by him. Takes a little bump and a nice left-hand finish by Monk.
Monk, another player, just cleared. Missed the last 5 games. He hasn't played since December the 12th. But off the bench, 9 points. Laker bench. Monk, Stanley Johnson have done a nice job.
And Avery Bradley was cleared, but is not suited up today. But on the bench.
Blake Griffin inside. James Johnson gathers and finishes.
Blake Griffin has always been so good at passing the basketball, and that time another example.
Russell Westbrook races down, too strong.
Blake Griffin's problem this year have just centered around his shot making, but as you said, passing, tries hard on defense.
As Brown gets a nice feed from Harden, is fouled. So more free throws for Brooklyn. Horton Tucker picks up his third. Well, this is LeBron James' 15th consecutive Christmas Day game. Could become the all-time leading scorer. When you play a lot of games, you got a chance to be the all-time leading scorer on Christmas.
You said could be. He needs 2 points, right?
Well, Brooklyn's done a nice job defensively.
If you pass Kobe in anything, you've done good.
Absolutely.
Nets back up 13. James goes backdoor inside, backs it home.
I like how they're using LeBron James as a screener and a roller. He is so difficult to handle rolling to the rim.
Now he's tied Kobe as Blake Griffin misses that one. James spins, kicks it out. Westbrook right back into James. And on to the free throw line where he's overall 12 points.
Well, they switched the pick and roll, and then James just discards Bruce Brown, and an easy layup off a nice pass by Westbrook.
LeBron James will turn 37 years old this coming Thursday. And when you think about it, 37, 19th year in the league. As now he is the all-time leading scorer on Christmas. And the numbers he's putting up, and I say 19 year, you add it another couple of years of all the playoff games. The numbers he's putting up right now, this last 12, 13 game surge, it's extraordinary.
His whole career has been extraordinary. The way his sustained greatness, I'm sure there are some things as Stanley Johnson runs to the other end. This is called for a foul.
That's going to be the 15th foul. Boy, that's good hands. With some contact.
The left arm around the waist made it tough.
Yeah.
You guys got to stop.
You know what I like,
That was
though?
a terrible inbound pass, a terrible steal, and a good steal.
I'm with you. I played 17 years with a guy's arm around my waist.
And in the penalty with 3:51 remaining.
I could see you in the park complaining. If you was James Harden, you would say that's a foul.
I would have taken the ball and gone home if I was Stanley Johnson.
You got that in your game?
No.
No, I mean taking the ball.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was probably down 10-1 at the time. They are really posting James a lot.
Oh, gorgeous pass. Westbrook rifled it to LeBron James.
And that's what the greats can do. They can play in any style. He can handle, but he can also be a screener and a post-up player.
Griffin flips it up. It was almost a pass to himself. Harden with the offensive rebound, and that's a goaltend.
I mean, this is great post basketball. Look at this seal against the front. And again, Westbrook puts it right on the money. Look at James directing it, moves the defender up the lane. I mean, that is beautiful low post work before the ball comes in.
Well, that's what David Fizdale was talking about James before. Fizdale, of course, was an assistant coach when LeBron James won those titles in Miami, and he says his ability to adapt as he gets older as Westbrook drives, block, but a foul. Year after year, he evolves with the game. He says he has mastered positionless basketball because he can go from one position to another and excel regardless.
It's just incredible when you look at the amount of miles that you talked about on his body and still getting it done this late in his career.
Westbrook hits Brown, picks up his second foul there. That's minutes played, including the postseason.
Wow.
Look at Kareem, and of course another great Hall of Famer, Karl Malone. Those guys are out there night after night playing big minutes. Harden to Griffin, back out Brown, wide open for three. James another rebound, his fifth.
But again, forcing James Harden to give it to the basketball and living with somebody else shooting a jumper.
Westbrook against Galloway. James gets into the paint, stripped by Griffin, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Griffin a little frustrated. We'll take a timeout with 2:41 remaining. First half from LA.
Hey, you, get over here. I'm the big bad wolf, and this is the crew. We may be bad, but we're so good at it. Here's the thing. I just tried to steal an old lady's purse. Oh! Can I help you?
You're such a good boy.
It felt good. Did you get hit on the head? Maybe being good isn't so bad. Let's try it. Lesson 1, sharing. Pop me, please. Nope. Sucker.
Totally worth it.
The Bad Guys, rated PG, coming soon to theaters.
Klay Thompson's out for the year. I don't even know what to say.
There's no precedent for a comeback like this. But the odds never stopped us before. No matter what the next day brings, we get up. We have to keep pushing forward, no matter how far we've been pushed back.
If Damian Lillard accepted his spot at the end of the bench, he never would have been at the rec center before it opened. If he listened to those who overlooked him, he never would have heard his name called as a first-round pick. And if he let 6 all-star selections go to his head, he never would have had the heart to give back to the streets that shaped him. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Where's 007?
Bring Bond home today. Go behind the mission with never-before-seen exclusive bonus content.
I have to finish this.
No Time to Die, Collector's Edition. Rated PG-13.
All rise for the Honorable
I like that.
Judge Steve Harvey.
Please let's not act surprised like this has never crossed your mind.
Judge Steve Harvey premieres January 4th on ABC.
The first step in selling your home is finding out how much it's worth. HomeLight gives you a free home valuation and matches you with top local real estate agents for a market analysis. Find out how much your home is worth for free at homelight.com today.
Tempo, are you ready?
Get all the way down there, sink into those heels.
You're crushing this weight. Let's take it up together. Push past that burn. Nice, good job. Awesome work today, team. We'll see you next time.
Was it fun?
Every time I walk in, they be like, oh my God, who is that right there? Looking like a rock star. Got the boots with the jeans and the glasses on. All black, everything money in his own.
Can we keep it?
Let me see you move, 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 move.
Time for tonight's King of the Court, brought to you by Burger King.
Let's get it. Come on, bro. Jump. What's up, bro? Merry Christmas. What it look for me, buddy? Patty Mills. Patty Mills. Be in the paint. Help everywhere. Everywhere. Blake. Blake. You get Stanley. No threes. No threes, James. All right. Hey, that's nice.
Thanks for James Harden to wearing a mic. You know, he's got such a soft-spoken demeanor about him. You can see him out there actively talking. And with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving comes back and plays. You know, we saw this last year. He became more of a distributor than a scorer, and he is just a masterful point guard in terms of getting guys involved.
A tremendous decision maker. And you can trust him with the ball in his hands. I think it's about staying healthy and being in the best possible shape. And you can see why they're the favorite.
Misses that one, however. James gets out of the pack. Fires a pass. Westbrook missed a layup. Rebound, Brown. Brown back to Harden. Pass inside. Goes to James Johnson. Left-handed, banks it in.
When you miss a layup in transition, most often you give one up at the other end. So it's a two-time hit. Your own missed opportunity and the one you normally give up at the other end.
Fans are getting on Westbrook a little bit for not getting back right away after the missed shot. Monk kicks it back out, deflected. Stanley Johnson, shot clock at 3. And a foul with 2.5. It's going to go against Patty Mills, who's trying to deny Carmelo Anthony in the post. Both teams in the penalty. We've got the Mountain Dew halftime with Mike Perk, Michael Wilbon, and Jalen. Some terrific performances. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's the 4th of the Christmas Day games.
How about the job that countdown crew is doing in the studio? Long days, but getting it done and looking sharp at the same time.
How long have they been there? I think they came in at 10 Eastern.
I think they started rehearsal last night about 9. Carmelo Anthony connects. Darren Collison back in. Again, Lakers playing a couple of guys they just signed yesterday, playing in big minutes here in the first half. Harden pass, and it was kicked.
I just don't think that's a violation.
Well, I could not agree more.
So tired of this call being automatic, where a guy's throwing a pocket pass, he throws it off the leg. First of all, I think kicking should be illegal. I don't understand why it's a rule, but this is not the intent of it. Well, maybe it is.
That's the kickball.
I stand corrected. You know what? I think I would be a great official, but obviously not. What an idiot I am.
Harden, step back 3, misses. Collison looking to push.
But I still think that play should be legal.
Monk on the drive. Westbrook goes inside. This time finishes the layup. And the Lakers back within 6. They've trailed by as many as 17. Harden to Brown. Brown again inside, misses that floater. Rebound, nearly stolen by Brown. Collison throws it ahead. James with the finish and the foul. Darren Collison, his first game in 2 years. Nice advance pass to set up James.
Well, a good fight for the ball. Collison looked at James early, kept it, found him later, and a nice finish by James.
If I'm David Fizdale and the Lakers staff, I would really consider starting small coming out in the third quarter. They're a different basketball team, and a clear indication in this first half of when they begin to take over this game or get back into it.
A 17-point deficit has been cut to 3. Final minute, first half. Harden to Brown. Brown kicks it out. Patty Mills knocks down another 3. And the foul. Mills now 18 first half points.
And again, James Harden getting rid of the basketball, puts Brown in position to make the decision, finds a wide open Patty Mills, gets the hoop and the contact. Darren Collison closes out, clearly contact. Patty Mills going to the line for a 4-point play.
And James Harden doesn't get an assist on that, but it's all set up by his greatness.
Brooklyn back up by 7. Mills and Harden have 39 of their 63. Westbrook goes right at Harden. Anthony catches, three-pointer, puts it in.
Good job by Russell Westbrook making the simple play. If you don't have anything, get rid of the basketball.
Westbrook has 7 assists. Harden knocks down the 3 and a foul. Darren Collison upset as Harden with a chance for a 4-point play.
This must be a record for a retired player coming back after 2 years to foul 2 consecutive possessions and give up 4-point plays.
Collison picking up his 3rd personal. Yeah, he's in the landing area, there's no doubt.
Think about it, the rules changed since the last time he's played.
It might be.
Might be, it has.
When was running into a shooter allowed?
Well, that's the play they call all the time right now to help protect the players from those types of injuries. As Brooklyn's lead is 7. About a 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock. James backdoor layup, missed it, and a foul. Another terrific pass for Russell Westbrook. James just couldn't finish it, but he'll get to the line. 3 fouls on Bruce Brown.
Doing a very good job moving without the basketball. We've seen before where he'd stand and just give you a target. Instead, direct line cut to the hoop. Westbrook with another tremendous feed. And LeBron keeping the pressure on this Nets defense.
And if you're James Johnson there, you've got to give him one way to go. Right there, he could have come off the pin down or he could have back cut. You've got to make sure he's going where you want him to go versus let him going anywhere he wants to go.
Which is away from the hoop.
Westbrook the rebound. They can hold it for the final shot. No fouls to give. Westbrook drives at Patty Mills and a blocking foul. Mills got there a little bit too late. And now Russell Westbrook will shoot 2.
And that's
4 on Patty Mills.
Right, and 3 were off the dribble drive, and he was put in to, as you see the block right there, he was put in as Steve Nash is going to challenge it. But I think he's going to lose this one.
I agree. I think he's going to lose it also.
But this is critical.
An early challenge. Again, it's critical because it would be Patty Mills' 4th.
I just wish more people knew how easy it was to get health coverage. I'm only paying $52 a month, but there are quality plans for even less.
My job doesn't offer health insurance, but with the new law, I found an affordable plan and only pay $47 a month.
Actually, a friend of mine recommended healthcare.gov, and now we're paying less than $60 a month for coverage.
I was skeptical at first, but it is real. I'm covered with no monthly payment.
New law, lower prices, more people qualify at healthcare.gov.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Drive always discovers possibility. Goodyear, more driven. Welcome back to LA at the Crypto.com Arena. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
We're back at the crypt.
Don't do that.
But that's an easy one. That's a block.
Yep, challenge unsuccessful. Lakers have been to the free throw line 22 times. This will be 23 and 24. More importantly for Brooklyn, Patty Mills has had a terrific first half, has now 4 fouls.
And what happened there, Mike, was Steve Nash, when James went to the free throw line, put him back in. 3 fouls last possession, but then they give up the free throw rebound. And then Mills also has to be intelligent enough to know his value, to not put himself in harm's way there, even if that leads to Westbrook getting a layup.
Westbrook hits a pair. 3.7 remaining. Lakers don't have a foul to give. Carter heaves it from half court. Oh, not a bad attempt, but off the mark. James Harden, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. LeBron James first half, 22 points and 7 rebounds. The 2 stars shining here on Christmas Day. Lakers trying to get back in the win column, but James Harden and Brooklyn haven't played in a week. They were sharp in that first quarter. Meanwhile, Lakers trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. James once again attacking the rim. Halftime on Christmas Day, 66-62 Nets.
NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm, is brought to you by the new film DreamWorks, The Bad Guys, in theaters April.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me.
They're out there. Words yet to be written. Stories yet to be told. But here's the thing with ideas. To find them, you have to move. That's why we're building a new generation of electrified vehicles. All designed to inspire something in you.
Everyone has 2 chapters in their lives. Before their first Big Mac and after their first Big Mac. Trust me, they saved the best chapter for last. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm looking for love and all I'm finding is drama.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Did I do something?
There'll be much mistletoe and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
I don't need any more drama.
It's the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the year.
The grades are in on Abbott Elementary, and Rotten Tomatoes gives it 100%.
It looks like a Marvel movie.
All right.
It's like boom!
Hilarious but poignant, A+, and winning and funny.
These are OnlyFans numbers. I usually got show feet to go this viral.
Abbott Elementary is the best new network show of the season.
Victory lap!
Abbott Elementary, new episodes starting Tuesday, January 4th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Back in New York, time for Bringing the Thunder, brought to you by Carnival Cruise Line. Knicks beat the Hawks. Jalen Obi Toppin.
Former Dayton High Flyer putting on a show today at MSG with Vince Carter, who did it in the dunk contest, and J.R. Ryder, who once did it originally called the East Bay Funk. That's a brand new funk.
1, 2, 3.
right, everybody stand up straight.
Okay, now let me flip it.
Oh, baby. I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
The holidays are in full swing and you can feel the magic in the air.
Especially at T-Mobile. Let's go to Diane.
Can you tell us what's happening? Yeah, I got the awesome new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, and T-Mobile's paying for them both. Oh, and I get a free year of Apple TV Plus.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, both on us, only at T-Mobile.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers. Like me. Back to you.
Hey.
Hello?
We're going to T-Mobile.
Welcome to the Mountain Dew Halftime.
From our studios at the Seaport, Greeny, Big Perk, Jalen Rose, Michael Wilbon. Interesting first half in Los Angeles. The Nets a 4-point lead. The Stars have shown up to play, putting up big numbers tonight. Jalen, what have you seen so far?
A lot of LeBron James because he's been dominant all season. But on the other side, Patty Mills has been playing really well. And aggressive James Harden. He understands no KD, no Kyrie. Big stage. Harden wants to put on the show.
The Lakers still not focused, still not disciplined. Greeny, what do Patty Mills do? He shoot, right?
Yep.
Right, Wilborn, right, Rose?
Yes.
So when you look at it, it's know your personnel, right? He wants to shoot the ball. He has 19 points. He started off on them. They losing him everywhere. Like, this is the problem that I have with the Lakers. This is not chemistry. This is just a lack of focus.
Michael?
We're assessing the Lakers tonight. We're watching the Lakers. We're not watching the Nets because the Nets aren't here. The Nets aren't out there. We're watching the Los Angeles Lakers at home. I understand every roster is minus somebody right now. But the Lakers have enough somebody to get out of this funk. I mean, this is another game. This is going to be 5 in a row if they lose this to a team that is like a G League team. I mean, okay, James Harden, of course,
right.
Patty Mills, but the rest of the squad, you can't lose to them at home when you were in this funk already.
One more point, too. The Lakers better be very, very careful of playing LeBron James at the center position too much. Because, I mean, the wear and tear.
We'll be back looking at some of the earlier performances of the day in just a moment.
This halftime report is presented by Mountain Dew, official partner of the NBA.
Levine feeling it out a bit from downtown. Rick. Hey, Zach, your mom called. You're not invited to Thanksgiving.
What's this dude talking about?
Now, here's Williamson. That sure won't help your 2K rating, Zion.
Bruh. All right, do break.
Let's do it. Yo, broadcaster. All that talking, right?
Telling you, quiet now.
Now he can talk, right?
Everything you've seen me do was made possible by what you don't see. Because when you're not looking, I go to work. Strength isn't a given. It's grown. It's earned and tested. We all have the strength to see what's possible. It's up to us to unlock it. Tonal, be your strongest.
What makes my neighborhood great? The folk, the people, always finding a way. There's a lot of talent in these streets, all grinding for an opportunity. The court is where we push each other to grow, where lessons are taught. Because when we lift each other up here, we all get better everywhere.
And that's how you change the game for good.
I said that screen. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
If you ever hear that thunder, put your eye to the sky, boy, and wonder. Maybe there's a kingdom above the weather. Oh, and whether you're gonna get on in is up to him. Carry onward like some songbird, beautiful stranger.
This holiday, we're spreading the spirit of giving.
No matter who you are or where you call home, that spirit is a gift that lasts throughout the year.
In the season of giving, we're sharing our joy. So from all of us to all of you,
here's to catching the spirit.
Welcome back to the Mountain Dew Halftime.
And today's three-point performance is brought to you by Mountain Dew. The Warriors hit 14 threes in their win against the Suns earlier on ABC. Steph made 5 of those from beyond the arc. He's now 1 three-pointer shy of becoming the first player ever with 3,000 career threes. A nice win for the Warriors on the road against the Suns. Meanwhile, a really good game between the Celtics and Bucks earlier today here on ABC. Giannis Antetokounmpo had missed 5 games in the protocol. His team was down 19 in this game, but fought all the way back, and Jalen, he would bring them back in the fourth.
I hated watching my guy Big Perk seeing his Celtics lose the lead to a dominant Giannis in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics get stagnant with their ball movement.
That would all belong to Milwaukee here. This sequence was critical for the Bucks at the end.
Absolutely, but this is all will. This is coming up with the 50-50 balls right here. Shout out to Wesley Matthews, staying in shape, staying ready so you wouldn't have to get ready.
And Giannis would do it on the defensive end as well. He finished with 36 points, 12 boards. Bucks come all the way back for the win. Michael Wilbon, who was the biggest star on this Christmas Day, Giannis or Steph?
Giannis. I mean, Steph, 10 for 27 is fine. They won. By the way, that's the most impressive win on the road in Phoenix, given what the Suns have done. Golden State. But the best individual performance, Giannis.
I'm going Giannis as well, coming back against the Celtics team that they've been struggling against.
Yeah, I've been talking with the producers, and I was supposed to take Steph, but I can't. I can't do it. I got to go with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, LeBron might have something to say about it by the end of the night. As of tonight, he's the all-time leading scorer on Christmas Day, but he's down 4 at the break. The third quarter is next.
This halftime report is presented by Mountain Dew, official partner of the NBA. This presentation of NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
My brand is called Honor the Gift. It's for the inner city. It's for our underserved communities. And, you know, the whole point is to inspire people through fashion. It's important that people use their gift to do whatever they put their mind to. Make moves that start movements. Hennessy, the spirit of the NBA.
There are those that show up to the game. There are those that change it forever. The ones that achieve the unthinkable to move the world forward. And sometimes in directions we never thought possible.
Introducing the world's first all-electric super truck, the GMC Hummer EV pickup.
We're all made of different things. Ridges that make us who we are. Mold us. Now these things, we can keep them hidden away. We can let them defeat us. Or we can embrace them.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, immaculate conception. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA.
Own what makes you, you, and show the world what you can do. Ruffles on your ridges.
I've been on 87 Tinder dates this year.
88.
Got it, thanks.
Today is the first chapter of your next great love story.
We're over. Crying cat, flag of Portugal? That's supposed to be another crying cat.
When we started our business, we were paying like an arm and a leg for the postage. I remember setting up ShipStation. I think it was just like 1 or 2 clicks. Everything was up and running. I was printing out labels and saving money.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping, like, we're cut in half, just like that.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
Anyway, that's the control room. A lot of chaos there, but it all looks good when it comes out on the show, actually, thanks to those people. Then over here in the digital center is our highlight screening area. So that's where we get all the games that are played that night, down in a 90-second or 2-minute clips or whatever you're going to see on SportsCenter right now. This hallway, it runs between, both rooms. If you want to get from the control room to the screening, then this is the hallway you'd take. Questions or anything? I can answer whatever you want about the place. Nothing?
Welcome back, NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, what's up, baby? Merry Christmas. Let's go. We got this one, baby. We got this one tonight. Move it, move it, move it. It's Christmas. Good job, Melly. That's me. Good job. Hey, let's get some stops right here. 2 stops in a row right here, close the half.
Welcome back to LA, the area called the Grove, on a beautiful night. The holiday festivities continue, including here with the Lakers and the Nets. Dwight Howard certainly in the holiday spirit. Hello again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on, and Merry Christmas once again, everybody. First half, we saw Brooklyn score 38 in the first quarter. Lakers scored 39 in the second quarter. Wasn't always pretty, but they're getting after each other pretty good.
Well, I really like the way the Lakers made the proper adjustment and increased the volume on the defensive end. Good things occurred.
Yeah, and I like, as Mark mentioned before, playing small. They're going to start small here in the second half. I think give Westbrook and James their best opportunity to dominate.
Both coaches are going with different lineups, using some players who just came out of the health and safety covenants. If you're just tuning in, we're not allowed to use the other word in respect to our partner Jeff Van Gundy. Harden shot won't go. Rebound Westbrook. Quick rebound, quick push. Nets do a good job getting back though. Anthony, extra pass. Ellington, little ball fake. Hits the 3. It's only the 4th three-pointer for the Lakers, but it pulls them within 1 in a game they trail by as many as 17.
Good unselfish play by Carmelo Anthony, finding Ellington, the extra pass.
He's had 1 basket, and he's been great tonight, Carmelo Anthony has.
Bembry misses. Rebound deflected out to Westbrook. Back to Anthony, steps into a 3. It's good, and the Lakers regain the lead. They scored the first 2 points of the game to take their only lead. Brooklyn went up 17, and now it's 68-66 LA.
But think about the advantage. Now you're asking Claxton, who's used to running to the paint, to protect the three-point line. He's defending Carmelo Anthony.
Harden took a shot and then got knocked down.
Well, in transition, Westbrook slows up, finds Anthony, and knocks it in. And then the play before, excellent touch pass by Anthony, and Ellington shot fakes, slides 1 dribble, and knocks in a 3.
Harden now at 24 overall. He's done all the individual things in terms of scoring titles, 3-point marks. I mean, all that stretch of 4 or 5 years with Houston. And the one thing he hasn't done, besides being an all-star, all-NBA, making all those things, hasn't won a championship. And he seems like that's his only goal now. You get the feeling he doesn't care if he scores 30 anymore, just as long as he does what's needed on that particular night, Mark.
Well, he knows he's a great player, and I think he doesn't put pressure on himself to compile those incredible numbers during the course of the regular season and then have nothing to show for it when it matters most. So he's embracing the idea of winning it all and playing a role to its best possible form for this Nets team.
He's been an MVP. He's been All-NBA first team 4 times, 9-time All-Star. So all the individual stuff you check off.
But I'm sorry to interrupt, Mike, but Coach can attest to that. Some guys, you can be great and not win a championship. It's just You just lose to better teams with loaded guys.
There's no question. That's why it's more about how you go about it. And when you have Kevin Durant on a team and his greatness, even as great as Harden is, as Anthony makes a turnaround over Mills, even as great as Harden is, he knows his role is to help Durant and make Durant accentuate all of his greatness as a scorer. I mean, that's how great Durant is. He just separates himself.
Ellington off the bounce. Nobody came to guard him. I think that caught him by surprise. Misses the shot. We're all tied at 70. Harden sees an opening. Drives, layup, shot. Oh, gets a little English on it to go down. 27 points in 21 minutes for James Harden. LeBron James comes up short on the three. They wrestle. And a hell ball.
And to me, this is the one mistake Carmelo has made. You raved about him, but this is poor pick and roll defense. Allows James Harden to get to that left hand, direct line drive and layup. You got to do a better job of offering some resistance in that pick and roll action.
Westbrook wins the tip. Anthony. Westbrook another rebound. Goes back up, layup, no good, but a foul. As Harden will pick up his second.
I really like some of the things I'm seeing from Russell Westbrook. Competing at a high level, giving extra possessions with his offensive rebounding. The one thing I like to see him get better at when he was absolutely elite was the ability to knock down that mid-range jump shot. I'm not asking for the three-point line, but he has to be able to knock down that mid-range jump shot.
After a slow start from the field, he's been much better. Last 15 games, 50% from the field as he hits that first. Friday, New Year's Eve, college football playoff semifinals on ESPN. Starts at 3:30 Eastern. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. #1 Alabama versus #4 Cincinnati. Then the Capital One Orange Bowl. Second-ranked Michigan against third-ranked Georgia. Winners advance to the national championship game. That's also going to be on ESPN Monday, January 10th in Indianapolis.
Are you going to pick a winner or are you just going to sit and chill?
Go Dogs, baby. Georgia, it's their time.
James Harden, his time as he knocks down the three-pointer. 30 points for Harden, and we're not even 3 minutes into the third.
We'll give you credit. You're consistent. Whoever you have ties to, you are true and loyal.
LeBron James looks to answer. Can't get it. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn back up by 3. Harden's pass finds its way to Brown. Got deflected a couple of times. Finally a turnover. Here's James racing ahead. Bembry pokes it away. Harden drives on Horton Tucker, and they say the shot won't count before the shot attempt. And that's Horton Tucker's 4th foul.
James Harden gives up the basketball, patient, comes off, you're on your heels. He is tough to defend. And especially in this type of action where he's not dribbling the basketball 100 times, he's trusting his teammates and allowing the play to develop.
Patty Mills had a terrific first half. Finds it inside to Bembry. Mills off the bounce. Bembry flips it up. Barely had it in his hand and able to knock it down. Bembry's got 10 points. James up and under, banks it home. 24 for LeBron James. Harden floats it up. Brown comes down, goes back up and lays it in. Boy, Bruce Brown has become such a valuable member of Brooklyn last year and this year again.
And he understands he's playing around greatness. And he's putting the pressure on those guys to make the play and keeping it simple.
Shot clock at 7. Ellington back to James. James kicks it out, deflected out of bounds. 4.2 to shoot.
We've seen guys coach in Brown's position be like, I need my touches. No, you don't. You get your touches off of the special talent and the double teams.
Or resist being a role guy as a perimeter player.
James steps back, corner jumper, short. Westbrook wrestles it away and then blocked by Harden. Westbrook's second effort. Russell Westbrook now 11 points, 8 rebounds, make that 13 points and 10 assists. Started slowly shooting. He is fired up right now, which you can say pretty much every game.
So we talk about it. Be the hardest guy working on the floor. And he has outworked the guys opposite of him the entire night.
Just a ferocious rebounder. Mills rushed it. Ellington comes out of the pack. Pace is picked up here in the third. Westbrook left open. Can't get that to go. The three-point percentage from Westbrook this year at 31%. Harden makes his move, slips it inside to Brown. Extra pass, Patty Mills gets a good look, nails the three. 4 more three-pointers for Mills.
But if you're Ellington right there, you're not rotating to Bembry. You're stunning at Bembry and making Bembry shoot the ball, not rotating to him and letting him touch it to Mills for the wide open three.
Everything else was picture perfect defensively. You force him to get rid of the basketball. If you're Ellington, stay at home on Mills.
NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm, is brought to you by Burger King. The Italian original chicken sandwich is now on 2 for $6.
Tis the season for the Disney Bundle.
Oh.
With Disney Plus.
I love you.
Hulu.
Prepare for holiday magic.
And ESPN Plus. This holiday season, get more of what you love with the Disney Bundle.
At BK, the Italian original chicken is back and in the 2 for $6. Thanks to Pete Newbacher. Crispy chicken, marinara sauce, and melty mozzarella. Because of him. For Pete's sake, the Italian original chicken sandwich is back in the 2 for $6. Pete's way better.
One thing we know for sure is things are always changing. So there are still reasons you may need COVID-19 testing. And Quest has options for the whole family, available at no cost to you. Simply schedule a test online for a nearby location and get your test results back as soon as the next day. Millions of people like you have trusted Quest for their COVID-19 testing. Get started today at questcovid19.com. That's questcovid19.com.
I've only ever bought birdseed from this website, but they're recommending cat food. I think we need a cat.
They know us so well.
Who wants a kitty cat? You want a kitty cat.
We're completely out of flour.
I'm trying to order more, but this site's so bad.
I usually just type in flour 100 times until it works.
What a great idea.
This is great.
It's everything I wished for.
I told you she'd love her new 5G phone from Cricket.
I see that.
It's everything you wished for, including the price.
Would you like to play a game?
It's happening. You have a gun?
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor. Scream. Rated R.
Tis the season on NBA Lane, where one day is packed full of games. No matter your squad, there's something for all. That's why the whole fam is huddled in awe. But win or lose, it's a joy to gather today because Christmas just ain't Christmas.
Enough already.
Without the NBA.
I'm trying to watch my game.
Enjoy an NBA feast this holiday season.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
It's time for Style Watch, brought to you by Google Pixel. Final game of our Christmas Day schedule on ESPN. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz hosting the Dallas Mavericks. More NBA Christmas Day content made by the Google Pixel. Check out ESPN's Instagram. Claxton guarding Carmelo Anthony. Ellington finds some room. Claxton contests beautifully. Brown the rebound.
That's outstanding defense by Claxton.
Harden against Stanley Johnson. Johnson trying to make him work. Did some good things in the first half in his first game as a Laker. Shot clock at 8. Whole possession so far has been Harden. Drives, now finds Brown. Brown floats it up. That won't go. Rebound tipped and taken by Harden. Bembry, corner 3. That's good. A 10th three-pointer of the game for Brooklyn, and they're back up by 9.
You give up extra possessions by allowing teams to crash the offensive board. There's a price to pay.
Overall, Lakers plus 10 on the boards. Anthony can't get it to fall. Ball batted around, and then Claxton runs it down. That's how a number of really good energy guys just play hard. Claxton, one of them. Harden using the screen. Floats it up. Anthony pokes it away, and then a foul on Claxton. Malik Monk and Taylor Horton Tucker will come in for LA as Harden picks up his 3rd. 2 team fouls now on Brooklyn. Again, Lakers looking to snap a 4-game losing streak, get back to the 500 mark. Westbrook sits down. Monk floats it into James. James backs it home.
Just so good as a roll man to the rim. The hands, the power, and the feel for, is there a rotation there? I have to make the next play, or do I go and score?
Brown gets inside. James with the defense, but a foul. Is this the most you've seen James cut off the ball as much as, I mean, it's a lot. It's all game long.
In a long time. And it seems like it's part of the plan. And they're putting them in position to go towards the hoop. It puts so much pressure on the opposition, whether it's a post or whether it's moving without the basketball. And this time as a diver off the screen, that rotation stands no chance.
And if you're Claxton as the rotator there, you've got to get there early. You know that's where they're going to go with it. They want James on the roll. Claxton late and gets buried in the restricted area.
James with his first foul. Brown now 13 points, 3 assists, 3 boards. Former 2nd-round pick at his college ball at Miami. One of 11 kids from the Boston area. James to Monk. Monk fires away. 3-pointer in and out. James Johnson the rebound. Harden dancing, steps back, 3-pointer way off. Horton Tucker grabs it. Horton Tucker's been in some foul difficulties. Drives, kicks it out. Good wide open look. And Stanley Johnson can't connect. Stanley Johnson picks up his 4th foul. A brand new year means a brand new bachelor. Clayton Eckert's journey to find love begins. Back to the bachelor mansion and around the world, but with 30 women after his heart, you know there will be a brand new drama. Season premiere of The Bachelor, Monday, January 3rd, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
And I'm embarrassed to say this, but my daughter, Grayson Van Gundy, will be glued in to every second of Clayton's chase for love.
Well, the line, but with 30 women after his heart, does that remind you of your days back in high school?
It doesn't remind me of my dreams.
Well, why are you embarrassed?
It's a great show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not a great show for others, but not for my daughter.
Way to plug the promo. Horton Tucker back to James. James goes inside, kicks it out. Darren Collison lines up the seams, can't get it to go. Collison, his first game in 2 years. Bembry kicks it out. Galloway slips out of his hands. Here comes Malik Monk. Monk drives, goes inside. Shot swatted away by Brown. I just love Bruce Brown's versatility.
He's a winner. I mean, the little plays put you in position to win ball games, and he doesn't surrender an inch. And a good job also by James Harden.
It was Harden who blocked it, not Brown.
But that energy and effort, Coach, you can attest to it. It becomes contagious throughout the lineup.
And James Harden tomorrow is having his number retired at his high school, Artesia.
Pass inside. Horton Tucker gets that to go as Russell Westbrook with his 11th assist.
Well, you just never cease to amaze us. I mean, you flat out get it done. You're always working.
I got my sources.
Under 3.5 left here in the third. James Johnson makes his move, goes inside. Reverse layup is good. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn still for the game, shooting 50% from the field. Johnson back to Mills, launches the three. And Westbrook tracks it down. Westbrook spins against Galloway and turns it over. Mills, Galloway, layup, shot is good. Langston Galloway, just his third game with Brooklyn. Nice job on the fast break. The lead is back to 13.
Those are the mistakes you can't have. Russell Westbrook with the careless play, allowing the Nets to get it going in transition.
Anthony gets inside, shot blocked by Johnson, and they say a travel. Well, Johnson got a piece of it. Either way, a turnover. We'll take a timeout, 2.5 to play in the third. Brooklyn now back on top, double figures.
It for the do, is it?
I don't know what you're saying. Do I gotta get naked for this? Nudity isn't required, I think.
Shh, I don't know. You're
FX's Atlanta premieres March 24th on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Global clothing consumption has doubled in the last 15 years. We can change that.
When we make better, we can buy better. And when we buy better, we can wear longer.
We wear longer, we can buy less.
When we buy less, we can waste less.
And when we waste less, we can change for good.
Hey, you! We're the bad guys, the villains of every story.
If you want to stay out of jail, you need to go good.
Let me help you.
You're such a good boy.
Wait, what?
That is an animal testing lab with helpless guinea pigs.
I'll rescue them.
Duh.
Oh. Come on, Snake, open up.
Relax. These doors are complicated.
Are you kidding me? We're supposed to save them, not eat them?
Well, I'd say they've gone to a better place. The Bad Guys, rated PG, coming soon to theaters.
This Sunday and Monday, get 50% off your purchase online, only at OldNavy.com.
Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight.
Join host Ryan Seacrest with Rosalind Sanchez, Billy Porter, Liza Koshy, and Sierra for Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest, live on ABC.
Was it fun?
Every time I walk in, they be like, oh my God, who is that right there? Looking like a rock star, got the boots with the jeans and the glasses on. All black, everything man is in his zone.
Can we keep it?
Let me see you move.
Anyway, that's the control room. A lot of chaos there, but it all looks good when it comes out on the show, actually, thanks to those people. Then over here in the digital center is our highlight screening area. So that's where we get all the games that are played that night, down in a 90-second or 2-minute clips or whatever you're going to see on SportsCenter right now. This hallway, it runs between, both rooms. If you want to get from the control room to the screening, then this is the hallway you'd take. Questions or anything? I can answer whatever you want about the place. Nothing?
This holiday, we're spreading the spirit of giving.
No matter who you are or where you call home, that spirit is a gift that lasts throughout the year.
In the season of giving, we're sharing our joy. So from all of us to all of you,
here's to catching the spirit.
Christmas Day in Los Angeles, 2.5 remaining, third quarter. Lakers and Nets, James Johnson, nice drive and a finish.
And that's the Draymond Green type of keep action. James Johnson dribbled hard at Mills. Defense softened on him. And he was able to turn the corner and score a layup.
Horton Tucker, James Johnson right on him. Here's Collison. 5 out of 24. Horton Tucker makes his move. Things inside. Westbrook has to throw it up. And rebound Claxton. After the Lakers had regained the lead earlier in the third, it's been a dominant run now for Brooklyn. 16-4. Under 2 to play here in the third. Patty Mills, three-pointer. Collison finds Anthony. Anthony finds Horton Tucker for the slam. Nice pass from Carmelo Anthony, his 4th assist. Mills. Mills off the bounce. Beautiful feed to Claxton.
And the crazy thing is, if that was Steph Curry, we would show that a million times. And nothing to take away from him. But because it's Patty Mills, we ignore it like it's a regular play. Not an offensive set, but his constant movement, Steph Curry-like, created that opportunity.
Mills now, corner 3. Knocks it down. Largest lead of the game. Patty Mills now with 25. The Lakers down 18. What a turnaround here in this third quarter. Malik Monk caught. Westbrook gets inside, layup rolls around, won't go. And Galloway the rebound. Mills, so much energy. 33 years old, in his 13th year in the league, playing some of his best basketball. Pass inside, Bembry finishes, and Patty Mills dominating out there. It's a 20-point lead.
That's the problem with downsizing, is that you have nobody at the rim to correct any mistakes in that defensive possession. 102 points is just unacceptable to this Nets team through 3 quarters.
They had a foul to give. 36 points here in the third.
And this is what Mark was talking about. The Curry-like movement and then a beautiful left-hand drop-off. And then again, the 45-degree cut through the elbow and a beautiful find to Bembry.
Westbrook drives, and that will end the third quarter. Brooklyn once again. Terrific offense led by Patty Mills and James Harden. A 20-point lead as we head to the fourth.
Who is this who enters unannounced?
You know damn well. My name is Boba Fett. Left for dead on the sands of Tatooine. I intend to rule with respect.
In difficult times, fear is a sure bet.
I wish we had a sled as fast as Cricket 5G. Oh. Selfie. It's everything you wished for, including the price. I'm coming
The ride of your life is closer than you think. For the first time ever, buy your new car entirely from home with Nissan at Home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway.
Back.
Let's go.
The Matrix Resurrections. Rated R. In theaters and on HBO Max.
Tell us about your son.
Put his face in the papers. Say his name.
His name is Emmett Till. And I want people to know he is a good boy.
Time for tonight's unbelievable play, brought to you by Meta Quest.
And it's Patty Mills getting it done, knocking down shots all over the floor. Ball finding him. He's making the Lakers pay the price. How about this one? Look at the touch. And then when you got it going, good old-fashioned game of pool. 3-ball, corner pocket. Patty Mills, 25 big points.
Release the piglets.
Sing 2 is the perfect holiday movie for the whole family. It's the best rock concert you'll go to all year. And early audiences give it an A+.
Activating piggy power. Beep, beep, boop, boop.
And a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And how does it end?
Oh, we have no clue what they're going to do at the end.
Hey, this guy doesn't have it figured out. I'm looking into his eyes, and all I see is fear and a little bit of shame.
Sing 2, rated PG, in theaters now.
History is filled with almosts. Those who almost adventured, who almost achieved. Then there are others. The ones who embrace the moment and commit. They calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words, whispered since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
Welcome back. NBA Christmas Day presented by State Farm. As we begin a fourth quarter, Lakers down by 20. This is the third straight game, all at home, that the Lakers have trailed by 20. 20 or more. They've lost 4 in a row.
And this is why I disagree with the whole chemistry thing. Anthony Davis is out, right? So that crushes. I mean, this is a team built around star power. So if you take one of the 3 best players out, you're going to have a problem. But they need to find quality depth around them somehow, some way. And it's going to be a challenge for Rob Pelinka and the Lakers to be able to put together a roster. There's no assurances that they can make the playoffs.
They're going to make the playoffs. Look at that Western Conference.
They have the hardest schedule left. They've had the best part of their schedule is already past them.
No, I agree. Well, we referring to the plan, they're going to be in that 10.
Shot won't go. Westbrook the rebound.
We'll see.
Anthony pass deflected right back to Westbrook. Westbrook sets, fires, can't hit. Well, the West has the 3 best records, but only 5 teams are at or over 500 in the West. Whereas the East have 9 teams at or over 500. Nice feed, Harden to Claxton. And they're just right now up by 20, dominating here as we begin the fourth.
My overall point, though, is I don't think it has anything to do with chemistry or lack of familiarity. I just don't think this is, with Davis out, you're looking out there. This is a Nets team that is missing 2 of their 3 best players. And they are absolutely carving them up. It's a talent issue for LA.
Patty Mills with 28. 6 of 11 from three-point range, in the top 5 in three-pointers made. He has been the unsung hero for Brooklyn, not only here tonight, but all season.
People assume these photo shoots are easy.
Just like they assume they can't afford great insurance. But State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
What? All in the core.
For surprisingly great rates to fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
We have to take Umbrella down, or we're not going to make it through the night.
Shall we go?
Oh. Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. In theaters and on demand now.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals.
Aren't others doing that?
Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop.
That's not fair.
At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
To the people who reach into a carton of warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world-famous fries and return with just one. Who are you, and how do you do that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This season, don't be intimidated by winter. Be inspired by it. Take the cold head-on in one of Kia's undeniably capable SUVs or sporty sedans from the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. We've got new vehicles arriving weekly, so take the one home that's right for you. Command the season in one of our reliable, cold-conquering models. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of select models.
I'm gonna count you down from 3. 3.
I don't know what to do. Thought I had more time.
2.
Cameron, you're dying. Do this and let life go on for your family.
1.
A clean swap.
Swan song. Rated R.
We met somebody special.
It was myself, Obama!
The First Lady is in the house.
Good evening, Your Grace.
Good evening.
I just love you. Mama, enough!
Oh, Michelle Obama.
The Blackish season premiere, January 4th on ABC.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri, who leads basketball in assists.
Yeah, Patty. What's the vibe? Yeah, Patty. Yeah, Patty.
James Harden loving what Patty Mills is doing, and what a few months it's been for Patty Mills. Back in August, scored 42 points in the Olympics in the bronze medal game for Australia. First ever medal for men's basketball for Australia. He was magnificent as he's been. He's a 4-time Olympian. Then he signs with Brooklyn as Malik Monk knocks down that three-pointer. Signed a 2-year deal with Brooklyn, and with all the various injuries and COVID protocols, he's thrust into this major role, and he's playing his best basketball. Claxton had it, lost it, gets it back, and Galloway was out of bounds. By the way, for Mills, it's the 10th time this season he's had 20 or more.
And he's absolutely answered the bell for this Nets team. With all their upheaval all year, and you look at those numbers. After a tremendous run in San Antonio, to come here and make this type of impact.
Almost to say, Mills played 10 years with the Spurs. Won a ring in 2014.
And they loved everything about him. But I want to go back to what Coach was talking about before the commercial break or the timeout. This isn't an Anthony Davis problem either, because Anthony Davis comes back healthy and whole. This is the same team that was inconsistent with Anthony Davis. This is a hard-working, habit, discipline problem. I think until they get to that point, this team is going to have problems.
Galloway cross court, James Johnson using the left hand, gets his own rebound, back out. Javon Carter lines up a three-pointer. Rebound, James. Horton Tucker. James fires and connects. His numbers, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. But his team down 107-92. 8 straight points. Now for the Lakers after trailing by 23.
And I like what Stanley Johnson just tried to do. Deny the ball to Harden.
James Johnson kicks it out. Galloway up top to Hardaway. Excuse me, to Harden. Harden's, they're going to wave it off. An offensive foul.
And the right call. James Harden using that left arm out to the midsection of Tucker. Clearly the right call.
They're going to review it too for a flagrant. Ooh. Elbow right to the groin. Horton Tucker slow to get up.
That's flagrant whether they call it or not.
That's flagrant. That's pretty good by you.
So Kevin Cutler, Derek Richardson, and Moussa Dagger.
We're going to replay for a hostile act.
Or your favorite, the hostile act. Harden with 32 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. That's his 4th foul. Crowd just saw the replay. Our man Steve Javie working on Christmas Day. Steve, thanks for working. Merry Christmas to you. What'd you think of that play?
Merry Christmas too, Mike. Definitely not a basketball play. Severity of contact and where the contact occurs, as Jeff was saying, contact occurs in the groin area. I think this should be a flagrant foul, of course.
The officials working on it. Thank you, Steve. Perhaps you heard the crowd as soon as they saw it on the big screen. You heard the oohs.
Every guy was like, oh!
Well, the Brooklyn Nets went up by 23. About 90 seconds into the 4th quarter. Looked like this game was over, and Lakers making a little run right now.
Well, you think if this is flagrant, 2 in the ball, I mean, they can cut it to a manageable lead.
Harden discussing it down with Moussa Dagger. Kevin Cutler finishing up with the replay center right now. And let's hear from Kevin Cutler.
The foul's been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Taylor Horton Tucker's going to shoot 2 shots.
So 2 shots on the ball. And again, as Jeff just mentioned, all right, they've got an 8-0 run. They've cut it to 15. You can get yourself a 4 or 5 point trip right here.
There's a lot of time left in this ball game also.
Horton Tucker, 12 points. We'll get another one now.
And they invested a lot in Horton Tucker. And, you know, he's struggled coming right back off of his absence for COVID. They're going to need consistent good play from him.
He has so much potential. He's just 21 years old. It's his 3rd year. He signed that 3-year, $30 million deal in the offseason. Missed the first 13 games, had right thumb surgery. Then he missed 3 games with the health and safety covenant. He's only played in 17 games. But they need his young legs and his athleticism. Shows flashes of potential, Mark, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. But I'll tell you what, though, potential can get a guy fired. At the end of the day, you need results.
Speaking of beautiful passes, LeBron James, though they get 4 points out of that trip, 12-0 run, and it's all of a sudden back to 11.
When James is at the elbow, he's thinking pass first.
Lakers fighting back. They trailed big early in the first half, came back and took the lead in the 3rd, then got obliterated at the end of the 3rd. James Johnson, well short. Malik Monk the rebound. Throws it ahead, Anthony. Fakes, fires, 3-pointer. Crowd back into it in a big way.
I like the way Stanley Johnson is competing defensively, though.
Absolutely. And they don't have a lot of other offensive answers with Mills on the sideline.
Bembry, nice move, couldn't finish. James will bring it up. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the 4th. James, hesitation, spin. Kicks it out in the corner. Three-pointer Monk. It's good. Timeout Brooklyn. The lead has been cut to 8 on a 15-0 run.
Crowd loving what they're witnessing in the last couple of minutes. LeBron James making a play off of the stop, forces double team, a help, finds Malik Monk all by himself. And love the reaction of Monk.
NBA Christmas Day is presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, what's cracking? Franklin Clinton, dawg. I'm the manager. I'm a hustler that made it. Now I work with rich folk who got rich folk problems. They don't know how to deal with it. But damn, man, I miss getting these hands dirty.
I've been around Marathon, Compton to Avalon.
One big client, one A-list name, and we straight.
Okay, what you trying to do now? What I'm always trying to do, I'm trying to work. You with me?
Yes, Lord. Dances. Big shot, been the bum. Make me reminisce upon. I remember me and Dolph.
I like this.
Dickies on.
What was that, in 93?
You probably wasn't even born.
Dre, I think you need to trade. Crazy, bro. What's happening, dog? I'm Lamar Davis. I'm sure my colleagues have told you about me.
You know I'm a king.
Rated M for mature.
Cuban link glow. Go medallion flow. Only second to the now.
PlayStation. Hulu has live TV. Hulu has live sports.
They do.
It also has over 75 live channels. Woo!
Flip like cable, stream like Hulu.
The Google Pixel 6. For all the Bucks fans, Suns fans, Serbian fans who became Nuggets fans, Heat fans who want to get rid of photobomb fans. There you go.
Magic.
Die-hard fans.
Bing bong.
Bandwagon fans. Woj Bomb fans. Oh, baby. Top Shot fans. All or Nothing fans. Whoa. Laker fans.
Does it have to be for Laker fans?
Duh.
What are you doing?
Taking a photo.
Are you taking a photo of us? Is that okay? Yeah, sure.
Tap, tap for that once-in-a-lifetime shot. All NBA defense. Fans who just came for the style. Get bouncy. And fans seeing it up close for the first time. There are so many ways to love the NBA. And the Pixel 6 is built for all of them.
Filet.
On December 22nd, critics may call The Kingsman gratuitous, obscene, naughty, shocking, vile, insane. We would just like to say you're welcome.
Is good, no?
The Kingsman, rated R. Only in theaters December 22nd.
I am going to buy your vineyard right out from under you.
I will always protect this company. Your whole life is a lie.
Welcome back, NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm. Our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, celebrating the drive that moves you forward. Goodyear, more driven. The Lakers were in a heap of trouble early in the fourth, but what a turnaround with this 15-0 run. What's been the difference, Mark?
They got stops, and then they executed on the offensive end. When they do that, good things happen. They find themselves in a ball game.
Patty Mills comes right back in. Claxton hands off the Hart. Alley-oop to Claxton, pumped away by James. This 15-0 run, by the way, in just 3 minutes. Horton Tucker looking. Monk. Stanley Johnson to drive. Feet inside. Anthony with the finish. 17 straight points, and it's a 6-point game. Harden looking, finds Bembry. Bembry pass inside, stolen by Anthony. James to Anthony, thought about it. James wants the ball. Now they switch with Claxton on him. Shot clock at 7. James the drive. Pulls back, leans in, 2-point attempt. Banker won't go. And Mills the rebound. Mills finds Javon Carter. His three-pointer off the mark. Anthony lost the rebound, but James right there to pick it up. James charges down the lane, running layup, in and out. And Harden comes the other way. Harden. And a jump ball as Carmelo Anthony with another good defensive play. They'll jump it up.
I think that was a foul, but they don't have a challenge.
Steve Nash agrees with you, Jeff. Nets haven't scored in 4.5 minutes. Remember, this is a team, they had 102 points through 3 quarters.
That's a foul. Yeah, let's jump it up.
Harden, you're allowed to tip it twice, does so. And Brooklyn gets possession. Shot clock at 15 as we're past the midway point of the fourth. Harden fakes, drives, gets inside. Layup comes up short. Horton Tucker, tough rebound in traffic. James posting up and foul on the entry pass. That's going to be the 3rd team foul against Brooklyn as Bembry picks up his 4th.
But you can't guard that. There's nothing you can do. LeBron James, almost like Shaq or young Dwight Howard or Alonzo Mourning in his prime. Get into the paint area, get in front of that rim, make your body big, and demand the basketball. That's a nightmare to defend.
Claxton returns. How about Stanley Johnson? 22 minutes. They just signed him yesterday. His first NBA game this season out there with the Lakers. Horton Tucker the drive. Another one in and out as Claxton grabs the board. James Johnson, Mills for 3. Puts it in. Patty Mills with a season high 31. And that ends the first points in 5 minutes and 18 seconds for Brooklyn.
Well, again, in a deep drought, and Patty Mills answers the bell and knocks down a 3.
I want to build something special, but I need a partner.
Los Angeles Lakers select Magic Johnson.
With me, it's going to be exciting.
I don't know why basketball can't feel like that.
To me, Dr. Bus,
it's showtime.
It do.